In this lesson, we are going to look at solving inequalities. The example I'm going to use comes from page 7 of chapter 2 booklet. First, we are going to look at linear inequalities. So the trick here is to move the smaller x to one side and move all the numbers to the other side of the algebraic term. So smaller x, we got 3x and 2x, so the smaller x would be 2x. I'm going to move this smaller x to the other side, so I have 3x, no change, but when you move 2x to the other side, it becomes minus 2x. Inequality sign doesn't change, so you have 5, and moving minus 2 to the other side, it will have plus 2, so you have x is less than or equal to 7. For this question, I'm going to expand the brackets first, so I will first do 3 times 3 and then 3 times minus 2x, and 2 times 3 and 2 times x. So 9 minus 6x, and the other side will be 6 plus 2x. Now the rule says it's easier to move the smaller x, so between 2x and the minus 6x is smaller, I'm going to move that to the other side. So I will have 9 minus 6 is less than 2x plus 6x. So that's going to give me 3 and 8x on the other side. The convention is to have the x on the left hand side, so I'm just going to flip that over. So 8x and 3 is on the other side. Notice the inequality sign flipped because I moved the whole thing. And I just want the x, so I divide both sides by 8. So your final answer would be x is greater than 3 over 8. Next question looks like this. For this, I'm going to do the left-hand side and the middle part first and save my answer. And then I'm going to do the middle and the right-hand side. At the end, I'm going to combine two answers. For this, it's often helpful to draw a number line. So, left-hand side, 2x minus 3 and x minus 1. As before, move the smaller x, so 2x minus x is less than or equal to minus 1 plus 3. So you'll have x is less than or equal to 2. So I'm going to draw this on my number line. So that's my 2, and it includes 2. And x is less than 2, so it's this way. Okay, now I'm going to do the middle and the right hand side. So my question would be x minus 1 is less than or equal to 3x plus 2. Move the smaller x, so you're going to have minus 1 minus 2 on the left hand side. On the right hand side you have 3x minus x. So minus 3 and 2x on the right hand side. I'm just going to flip it. So 2x on the left hand side and okay, minus 3 on the other side. And I want just x, so divide both sides by 2, and you'll have x is greater than or equal to minus 3 over 2. Now I'm going back to my number line here and mark minus 3 over 2 on the line, and my x, the solution, would be equal to minus 3 over 2 or greater. So all this in between 2 and minus 3 over 2 would be my solution. So my final answer would be. Next, we're going to look at the quadratic inequalities. For this, first you got to move everything to one side, and the other side must be 0. And then you're going to factorize, and that will allow you to find the x-intercepts. Then you're going to sketch the graph and then solve the inequality. This is a quadratic inequality question because the highest power of x is 2. So just like I mentioned before, we're going to move everything to one side. I'm going to move this to the other side because I don't like this minus sign. So change side, change sign. Minus x squared will be now x squared on the other side, and have plus 2x plus 3 minus 11 is greater than 0. So if I tidy up, x squared plus 2x minus 8 is greater than 0. Then I'm going to factorize, so here, and put x. Two numbers multiplied together makes minus 8. When you add them together, make plus 2. So that must be plus 4 and minus 2. Now at this point, I'm going to do a little sketch. I'm going to treat this line like an equation. So here, x minus 2 must be 0. So x is 2. So I'm going to mark the axis where is x equals to 2. And x plus 4 must be 0. So x must be minus 4. Okay, so now I know where the graph crosses x-axis. And I know the shape of the quadratic because the coefficient of x squared term is 1, positive 1. So it's going to be a U-shaped graph, like so. Finally, we're going to solve the inequalities. So my solution will lie above 0. This 0 means when y is 0, so it means x-axis. So the bits that's above x-axis is what I want. So I'm just going to change the color of my pen. Bits above x-axis would be here and over here. They're the y values. So x value that will give such y value would be over this side and on this side. So my final answer would be x is greater than 2 or x is less than minus 4.